Hey guys, it's Powerhouse 230 here with another video. Today I'm doing a game pickup video. I've got quite a few games here to show you guys, so let's get right into it. So the first game that I picked up is Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle Launch Edition, which comes with Bayonetta and Vanquish remastered, and it's a PS4 remaster of the two games. Came out on last generation, so and it has PS4 Pro support and 4K if you have a 4K TV or Pro. These games were highly praised when it first released, when the 360 and PS3 were around. These two games were developed by Platinum Games. They made Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Nier Automata. So I'll show you guys the steelbook itself. So on the front we have Bayonetta, and on the back he plays a DARPA agent named Sam Gideon from Vanquish. So I did finish Vanquish last night, so and I bought this game for $69, which is not a bad price. So pretty cool steelbook. It doesn't come with the original case, so here's a disc and a instruction manual. So I haven't played Bayonetta yet, but Vanquish is a third-person shooter with sliding mechanics and slow motion shooting, similar to Max Payne games. Although it's set in the future. Although the gameplay is very short, but the game visually it may look dated now, but it's just been remastered for the PS4, like I said. So and as for Bayonetta, I haven't played it yet. It's a third-person hack and slash. Although Bayonetta 2 is really out for the Wii U, I don't know if there will be a Bayonetta 3. So if you haven't played these two games, if you haven't got the chance to play these two games, definitely pick this up. It's well worth it. Next game that I've got here is a remake from the PS1, which was released in 1997, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake. The original Final Fantasy VII was praised very highly. It had good writing, good gameplay, one of the most immersive RPGs on the PlayStation at the time. I never played the original Final Fantasy VII, so I decided to get this remake for $85, which is not a bad price. This game is definitely worth full price if you like Final Fantasy, or if you play all the others. But sorry about the glare, by the way. This is the only Final Fantasy game that I own. I've played Final Fantasy 15 for a bit on the PS4 also, but I doubt we'll get another actual sequel. Maybe after the other part of Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out in 3 years' time, I believe. So, and that might be for the PS5. So, on the back it has 100 gigabytes minimum, and comes with 2 discs set in here. I won't show you the code on here because you guys would probably take it. So So yeah, here's the 2-disc set, and it has the reversible cover as well, as you can see there. So yeah, definitely pick this game up if you haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games. It's definitely well worth it, even though it's out for PS4 right now. It'll probably come to the Xbox One and PC eventually. So yeah, I can't wait to check this game out one day. For the next game, which is another remake from the 1998 original for the PlayStation, which is Resident Evil 2. Bought it for $69 as well. Yeah, this game, like Final Fantasy VII, original Final Fantasy VII, was praised very highly when it came out in 1998. Sorry about trying to hold the game as still as I can. So anyway, this game, the original Resident Evil 2, was one of the best video games ever made. It also had good writing, good character, well-known, well-written characters, immersive gameplay, cool bosses, especially Mr. X. Looks terrifying, even though with the remake that Mr. X is more updated. Same with Dr. Birkin. With the Dr. Birkin, in certain parts of the game he plays Ada and Sherry, but you can pick between two characters, Leon and Claire, each with 4 campaigns. Take about 6 to 8 hours each, but there's additional modes where you can play as Hunk in this game. Ooh, sorry about the shakiness, but yeah, not much more to say about this remake. It was, the remake was praised very highly too. It's a well done remake from the 1998 classic. So at least I think this game is better than the Resident Evil 3 remake. I've heard Resident Evil 3 is a mixed bag, because it had cut content and shorter gameplay and not a good multiplayer mode. Might get Resident Evil 3 one day, but for now, this is the only Resident Evil game that I own. I've played others in the past, 4, 5, and a bit of 6. Even though also Resident Evil 7 was also for the PS4, so I might get Resident Evil 7 one day if it's pretty cheap. So even though Resident Evil 7 is a bit older than this game, because this game just released been out for a year now, and Resident Evil 3 coming up about 2 months. So yeah, anyways, don't want to talk too long about it. Definitely well worth it. Another game, which is a sequel to Rage. Might pause the video for a minute, so hold on, guys. So sorry about that, guys. My phone is a bit shaky. So anyways, the next game that I picked up is Rage 2, which I bought for $59. It's this is the sequel to the 2011 video game Rage, which was released for the PS3. The first Rage was pretty short. It took me 7 hours to beat. So I heard this game wasn't as good as the first game, because it had bland open world and crappy driving, and although the gameplay is solid, it's pretty similar to Doom. But the story is just eh. But even though this game is pretty short too, so if you played the first Rage, probably pick this up, but $59 is a bit too much. Yeah, I can't say too much about it. So that's Rage 2. Next game that I picked up, also for $59, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This game was well received when it came out. It's only one player, so this game is basically Uncharted mixed with Dark Souls and Tomb Raider, but you have to learn how to parry and attack, plan your strategies, things like that. But the story takes place after the third Star Wars movie, Revenge of the Sith, when all of the Jedi's been wiped out, and you play as Cal, the main character from Gotham, I believe. Even though I've never seen the Gotham series, but anyways, this game was also developed by Respawn Entertainment, which they brought us Titanfall and Apex Legends. So yeah, I would like to give Respawn Entertainment credit for making this game probably the best Star Wars video game that we got in a long time. Even though previous Star Wars games that we've got in the last 10 years, they've been sort of crappy. Even though Star Wars Battlefront 2 was crap at launch, but it became one of the best games that some people might praise for it. But yeah, if you like single player Star Wars games, definitely check this out. Wreckfest, also bought it for $59. I watched a couple of reviews of this game. It's a bit like Demolition Derby for the PlayStation, and this game reminds me of Dirt Track Racing 2 that I used to play on PC a long time ago. This game also has really good graphics, real crash physics are really good. Lots of vehicles to drive. You can even drive caravans, I believe, golf carts, I think. I don't know. I probably have to play this game. I probably have to check this game out for myself. This game's already, even though this game's already out for the PC, came out in 2018, and the console version last year. So yeah, I can't really say too much about this game. Even though the championship mode is a bit meh, but I might check this game out eventually, and might do a video game collection soon. Tell you guys all about it. So yeah, that's that. SpiderMan. This game was on sale for $34 under the Days of Play Sony sale. So yeah, this game was praised very well, and this game was praised very well. Got very high reviews. Some 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 from various outlets. I would say this is the best Spider-Man game that we've gotten in a long time, even though it's a PlayStation exclusive. But and it has 3 DLCs come with this game as well. So I wish I bought the Game of the Year edition for this game, but I've wanted to get this game for sale anyway, even though it's cheap now. I wish I bought this game sooner, but I just had my PS4 for about 5 months at the time when this game came out. I definitely want to give this game a try. I really do, but yeah. I don't want to go. What was I going to say? I don't want to go too much about it. But next game that I've bought also for $34, which is Predator Hunting Grounds. It was developed by Phonic Games, the, the guys behind Friday the 13th, the game. This game, it's not very well received when it came out. It only had one mode, and it had Dutch DLC, which is I don't know how much it's priced, but even though I would say the Dutch DLC is not really worth it. Also, this game is not worth it either. But yeah, I bought it for under the Days of Play sale. Also, I don't know what to say about this game, but playing Predator is cool and all, but it's sucks when you play as the human commandos. Even though it has the name Predator on it, the music's pretty cool, but it was ripped from the 1987 movie. Even though I think I've seen the movie once, but yeah, I don't want to go too much detail. You guys already know what this game was like when it first came out. And also, one last game that I had to show you, which is a really good game that I bought for $24, is God of War 2018. It's basically a soft reboot to the series, but it's actually a continuation of the God of War storyline, which is set in Norse mythology. This game used to be the even it used to be what was I gonna say? This game was praised. It was the top game for 2018 before Red Dead 2 came out in October. I would have to say this the highest exclusive game. The highest rated PlayStation exclusive title for this generation. This game had good writing, well paced, good boss battles. I've seen Angry Joe's review of this game. The connection between Kratos and his son Atreus, but I can't wait to play this game and hear the word boy a lot. So maybe after The Last of Us Part 2 drops on June 19th, which is a couple of weeks away, and I can't wait to unbox that for you guys and make a video also with the Last of Us 2 controller. So yeah, I don't want to explain anymore. You guys already know how good this game is, and yeah. So that's it, guys, for my PS4 pickups video. And even though it's a little bit long, so dragged it out too much. So anyways, so yeah, thank you guys for watching my video game pickup, and hopefully see you on the next video. See you later.